Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to TF Motion, a TerraFirmaCraft pack created by Grimcore. We're on his server, and I'm going to start building, finally. I went into single player, creative, and made myself a blacksmith, put it in a schematic, and we're going to place it over here on the ocean where I was talking about earlier. Ooh, thank you for the free arrows. There's a nice flat area over here. The problem is, I just, started building with whatever looked good. I was like, oh, this looks nice, this looks nice. And then I got into my world and realized I have none of the materials required to build that. So this is a nice flat area right here, overlooks the ocean. So I think we're going to have a building here, maybe a small one there, and then one over there, and maybe a dock down by the water. I don't know. But let's get into it. So we've got the Funshine Blacksmith. We're going to hit done. And there she is. She looks really weird with the blocks, carpenter's blocks. But if we manipulate this guy by moving him down one, everything goes into place. And is that where I want it? And then I want to push it one to the Z more negative. Yep, right there. That looks good. Yeah, so in here, you'll walk in, you'll have a nice looking building in here. Pretty big and spacious. And then you've got an outdoor area here that we can put our forge or something in. I don't know, a few things in there. I really like they're kind of modular. They're all size 5. Like all the walls have 5 stone and then the pillars. So if I wanted to, put some kind of bellows, or not bellows, I don't know, whatever it's called. The different forges and anvils and all that kind of stuff. I just, tear down this wall and build it into the wall. Build one here, whatever I want to do. So it's very modular. I can build it however I want. And yeah, this is inspired off something I found on Planet Minecraft, but it's just my own creative build interpretation of it. So, well, if we look into Schematica, we can see materials. It'll tell us everything we want. Birch. I've never seen a birch tree. Even on my entire... Well, I might have seen one on the way to the equator, but I'm not going to the equator again for birch, so we might have to look at a different wood. That's for the tops of the roof. I need kind of a light grayish wood. Carpenter's blocks, that can be made of anything. Clay, I think that's just a issue with what was under the ground when I made the schematic. I don't really need clay. Diorite, I've seen that more towards the equator, maybe about 1,000 blocks. We can get that pretty easily. That's just for the foundation. Dirt, yeah, we've got tons of that. Dolomite, I have never seen Dolomite on the server yet. Douglas fir, I've never seen Douglas fir. Marble, hey, that's one I can do. There's marble everywhere. So, we're going to go on an adventure. Be prepared for this episode to be very jumpy. We'll have a lot of cuts here as I explore. But last time we went pretty much straight north to the equator. This time we're going to go east, and we're going to circumnavigate the entire world and come out over there. it's Dolomite and Douglas firs are bust, guys. So I've got my boat. I've got a ton of sandwiches in my backpack, or in my barrel pack, whatever. I've got a little bit of water. I've got a good axe that should last a while if we found Douglas fir. Half a pickaxe should be plenty of Dolomite if we find that as well. So let's set off, bon voyage, and let's head on out. Now, whenever we see these natural spawns, we should probably go in them and look for look in the chest, because different fruit saplings appear in these chests. No, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Oh, that kind of hurt. I really like the Minecraft 1.10 boats now. I'm used to them. They actually go where you want them to. Oh, crap. Maybe we won't go to that. I just almost died. Wow, that was a great start to the voyage. We're just gonna go around this house because it's too dangerous. Like, this thing just doesn't want to go where I want it to. Okay, there we go. It goes where you aim, not where arrows you push. And we're just gonna head pretty much east, try and follow the coast, and if we see any trees that look like Douglas firs, we'll hop off. Dolomite is a very dark block, so the dirt is also very dark, so it's pretty easy to find a biome just by looking at the dirt. Douglas firs are very tall trees. That's one thing nice about them. You get a ton of lumber cutting them down. but they're the darkest wood, pretty much, of all the trees, except for, no, I think they are the darkest wood. So that's why I want them, just because they look good together. The dark rock and the dark tree. Alright, so here's the exit of the bay that I built in. It's a pretty large bay, actually. I didn't realize, yeah, it's pretty big. So we'll head on out, follow the coast, and I will cut back in if anything exciting happens, guys. Be back in a bit. Alright, guys, we're back. Just noticed something nice and tan here on the ground. This is claystone. And this is one of the biomes that kaolite can spawn in. A kaolite. So I went all the way to the freaking equator to get this when I could have gone... Where's my base? 840 blocks from my base. Oh gosh, that is... Is that a lion? What the heck is that? It's a wolf, but he has a mane. Oh, he's wearing a hat. I'm like, what the heck? He's got a hat on. It looked like he had a lion's mane. Okay. Don't fall in the traps, but I'm sure I'm going to find kaolite in here and just hate life for traveling thousands and thousands of blocks. But that's so it is. That's what this pack's all about. You know, you go one direction, you find something, you go to another, and you don't find it at all. So, oh well. I'll keep exploring. Here's one thing I found, guys. This is called a hot spring, and if you swim in it, your health just regenerates like crazy. So, that's one way to nicely regen your health. I don't think I want to stay here for too long. I don't need health. Who needs health? Unless I see a bear. I hate bears. Bears are the worst. Alright, be back. Guys, look what I found. This is a Douglas fir. We are, how many blocks from base? 1600. Nice. We're going about 13 minutes on our voyage to get here. Here is our first Douglas fir. And I've even just running through the night, and I found a huge ravine system, like 20 ravines that all connected. It was crazy. I almost fell into them. But one Douglas fir, 16 logs. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I'm hoping there's more. There's better be more. That's pine. I saw a lot of pine and I got excited, but then, yeah, here's Douglas fir. Sweet. You can see it's nice dark blocks. And then the inside is kind of a nice brown. It's not yellowish or greenish like some of the other plants. So, yeah, this should be pretty quick to get a few stacks of this. How much did we need for our thing? We need 143. So that's about 10 stacks worth we'll grab and call it good. Alright, so I'm going to grab those 10 stacks. And as soon as I have those, I will keep going east and we'll be on the search for Dionite. What did I say? I don't remember. But we'll go grab some of that, and hopefully it won't take us too long. We get back and start building. See you in a bit. Wow, guys, we found it. Look at Wayla down there. I had no idea Wayla showed you this, but when you look at the dirt, it actually tells you what kind of stone is in the dirt, or under the dirt. So this is Dolomite dirt, and so if we dig down, we should be able to find it, but it looks like there's a ravine right here that we should be able to go down into and get plenty. Oh my goodness, that was close. But I don't want to do that at night, really. I did get a ton of saplings. Look, I've got aspen, spruce, I got some pine, I got some Douglas fir, of course. So let's see, is there an easy way down in there? It'd be nice if there was just some surface rock I can mine. I do need quite a bit though. Does this go down? Nope, not deep enough. We must go deeper. Alright, here's the edge. Do you have a nice little way down? Not quite. I would wish it was day. I got dogs and zombies chasing me. Oh, here's another ravine. See what I mean? There's just like ravines all over the place. That's a nice pit right there I almost walked into. Wow. Ooh, well, no, there's sauna with a dog in it. We've got cave-ins happening. Oh, I might be able to use the sauna to my advantage by digging that right there. Letting it flow down into the ravine. There's probably going to be zombies down here, but look! Dolomite! Yahoo! Winner! Alright, let's put a torch down and start mining. And we're probably getting a lot of cave-ins down here. And oh, even got another cave. Let's put a torch down here. Try and get as little number of spawns as possible. Oh, it's dangerous. There's mobs everywhere. I actually did as long. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was scary. I think I just buried a skeleton under me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so as long as I was moving along pretty well, not a lot of mobs spawned, so it was actually not that bad. As soon as I stop, like I am now, that's when we start getting mob spawns, and I do not want to be digging underneath that big thing. Zombies I'm scared of. This halberd takes some care of them in 1 or 2 shots. Skeletons and spiders, on the other hand, they are creepy. Funshine, do not go under big ledges like that. You don't have enough health. Yeah, yep. Okay. Alright, well, I will be mining here. How much of this did I need? Let's see. Each little brick like this, each rock, we hit use on, and we're going to craft it with a knife. There we go. No, with a chisel. And that'll make a Dolomite brick. The Dolomite brick we then craft with mortar. 5 of them make 4. And the mortar recipe is sand in a barrel of water, of lime water. Or gypsum. We'll do lime water. That's the easiest one to make. So yeah, so that's, the mortar's easy. The Dolomite, we need 5 for every 4. And how many bricks total did we need? 140. So divided by 4 is 35 times 5. 160 something, maybe 170 that I need of these little rocks. So that's not that bad. That's like 2.5 stacks. We can get that. So yeah, I think. Oh, this is scary. I love it. Oh, gravity! It's fun. Next time you see me, I should be back at the base. I don't think I need to go any further east. I don't think we're going to find birch trees at this high north. They're going to be closer to the equator if I'm reading the wiki right. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit back at the base. Alright guys, I thought I'd bring you back. We're not quite back to base here yet, but look what I found. This is a very large structure. It appears to be Landstrider's barn that he built for this pack. And I happen to notice it's got nice slanted roofs, which means there's carpenter blocks. Which means I can probably just harvest these and not have to worry about getting them. How long do they take to break? Oh, they're not fast. I was hoping they would be really quick. Ah, man, that's like, I think it might be easier to just craft them. Sticks and wood. Yeah, sticks are so easy to come by. Oh, bummer. I thought that was going to be easy. I was like, yeah, I can just, you know, harvest this whole thing and be good, but it's going to take me so long. All right. Well, there's a barn here if anyone on the server wants to come live here or claim it or something. I don't know. All right, heading back to base. See you in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we finally made it back home. And we've got all our materials, and we've got the schematic loaded. We don't have all the pieces, obviously, that we need here, but we can start clearing it out. Anything that's purple means it's the wrong block. Where there should be air. So purple means air is supposed to be here, but you got something, so get rid of it, that kind of thing. If it's red, that means there's supposed to be another block there, so that you should definitely get rid of that. You can see things up here, what they should be once I get rid of the snow. And I always like to do it 1 layer at a time. So I go into here and I say, change this layers to say, you know, just like 1 layer. And that'll give me an exact layout of just this first layer, which is sweet. And I actually think I want to go down to layer 0 first, because this is the area I need to clear. Because this is supposed to all be dirt, according to my schematic. So I think it's time-lapse time, guys. Let's get going. Alright guys, so the perimeter of their house requires, or calls for a layer of cobblestone. We can get cobblestone by just taking 4 rocks, putting them together like that. This will really never be seen, so I don't really care what material it is. But it's all good. Hey, come back here. It just like flies over there. It's hilarious. No, I don't want bones. Looks like I also found some blueberry bushes while I was there, which is cool. Alright, that should be enough. We'll lay down the cobble first. That prevents the grass from spreading onto the dirt. Then we'll put down our Douglas fir logs around the perimeter. And then we will put in our Dolomite dirt. And we should have our foundation done. At that point we can move on to the actual building. Now that's going to take Dolomite bricks, which means we need mortar. And the only way to get mortar is to have a ton of sand, which I really haven't collected much of. And this beach is not a sandy beach, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go exploring again to get a ton of sand. I could turn on the auto builder, what is it, the printer. But because these are not the blocks it actually calls for, it won't put them down. So just do this manually. Alright guys, well all of the Douglas fir is placed. We had just enough, but then I remembered that the fencing that goes along the perimeter is also made out of Douglas fir fence. So we might not have enough. We might have to plant those trees and hope they grow. But I think we've covered pretty much everything this episode. I will go ahead and get the dirt placed, get all this grass dug out, and we will dig up a bunch of sand. And I guess I could show, well, there's no reason to show that. You dig up sand, you put it in a barrel of lime water for 8 hours, and you get 16 mortar per piece of sand you use in that. You can do more than one. And we'll get the Dolomite bricks that way. And we also need to chisel some marble to get the solid, or the smooth marble for the floor inside the building. And then it's just a ton of carpenter's blocks for the roof. So I'll probably do all of that off camera. Hopefully next time the blacksmith is ready to go, we can move all our buildings over here. We will build our bloomery, and we will I will give a tutorial on the prospector's pick so that you can know how to find ores. And hopefully we'll use that method to find some iron, and we'll move into the Iron Age, and everything will be grand from there. If you guys liked the episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Check out everybody else on Grimcore's server, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later. Bye.